So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing the summit and I wanted to get some more action on this because I started playing today as soon as it launched, and then I had work, and then I got off of work and I tried a little bit more. And one thing I did notice is the drops. Now, I do play on Legendary on the summit because I want to have a better chance of those nicer drops. And I'm going to tell you, with the gameplay you're going to see I really got some really nice rolls. Some were god rolls, some were really nice high rolls. So no complaints there at all. Especially on Legendary with 5 to 6 directives. But one thing I will tell you is I felt that the drops weren't as much. And they also even nerfed those little cash boxes, right? So on floors 3, 6, 9, 13, 16, 19, etc., we used to be able to get these cash boxes that had 5 items in them, right? If you had the key, you opened it up, about 5 items. But then when 11.1 dropped, it went down to 2 items. Now, I don't know if that's at the lower levels, and as you continue to go up, the amount of items that are in the box goes up too. But I will tell you that all floor 1 through 10 and 11 through 20, all of those boxes only gave me 2 items. So that's 6 guarantee items from floor 1 to 10, 6 guarantee items from floor 11 to 20. Now, there are some gear little stash boxes and some weapon boxes hidden throughout, and you can find those. So those are some guaranteed items too. But for drops in general, I noticed on the lower levels under 10, the drops were kind of stingy. I might have gotten like 20 items from floors 1 through 10, and I was like, wow, that does seem a little bit stingy for how hard it is to really complete Legendary, right? Because Legendary is not easy to do, and you can wipe at any moment. They hit hard, so you have to play smart. And it takes some time because there's a lot of waves. They have high health pools. There's just a lot of factors with Legendary on the summit. So for them to not really reward you for that, I was a little like shocked. But I totally understand, like, you know, like they want the loot to be even to the open world. But if you were to play, say, a heroic control point, you get a lot of elite enemies, and that's going to get into my next topic, elite enemies in the summit, at least the lower levels. So if you play level 4 control point, you have a lot of elite enemies, and then you have those 2 named enemies that come out at the end of each wave, and that's where you're going to get a lot of really good loot. Now in the summit, I've noticed that there really isn't a lot of gold enemies, but when the gold enemies do tend to come out, those guys tend to drop gear items or weapons or attachments. But we don't get those guys all the time. Sometimes we'll get like 1, 2 in the lower levels. But I did notice as I kept moving up, right, as I kept climbing the summit, that's when I started getting more drops, right? That's when I started seeing those gold enemies, right? And those gold enemies, those are the guys who are going to be dropping me good loot. So I think as we continue to climb the summit, that's when the loot will drop. The one thing that does suck is that every time that we do the summit, we always have to do those lower levels. So we're always going to have to do floors 1 through 20 or floors 1 through 30, which might not be dropping as many items as we would like, right? But as you continue to climb, as you continue to go up, you should get more elite enemies, and those elite enemies are going to be the enemies that are going to drop you more loot. Now, I want to know from you guys, anybody in this chat, anybody in this watching this video right now, what level have you gotten to, and have you noticed as you climb, as you continue to climb the summit in 11.1, were you getting some better items? Were you getting more items? Let me know. I personally and a couple of my friends, we all started getting more items, and I was already getting the rolls overall have been good from floor 1 up, right? Because I'm playing on Legendary, those directives, 5, 6 directives, I've noticed excellent rolls. But the amount of drops I was getting, I was second guessing myself if just doing control points and hoping you get a really good roll item versus most of the time you're getting a gold item from a legendary, right? But I really can't. I don't know. I gotta play the summit some more as I continue to climb those floors. I will let you guys know what my experience was and what my experience of my friends who have been playing it, and then hopefully I get some feedback from you guys, and you guys can actually tell me, hey, I was getting some good rolls. Hey, yeah, the rolls were good, but it wasn't a bunch of rolls like I was thinking. I definitely was getting the targeted loot with 4 to 5 directives. Targeted loot was dropping. I'm actually farming for SMGs. I was looking for some god roll SMGs, and I was not having any issue getting some god rolled SMGs. I was having an issue getting the one I want because I want a specific one, but overall I was getting some solid, nice rolled SMGs and even getting some other solid roll stuff. So I'm excited for that. Like, I like that factor that I know, okay, I can farm in here. Yes, it's gonna be a grind, but I will get some good items. I would like to see those elite enemies. I also would like to see the stash boxes bump back up to 5 items. So we know from floors 1 through 10, you're guaranteed 15 items. Now, will they always be the items that you want? No, but at least you know you have a chance, right? Because that's all you really need in this game, is a chance to get some good items. So let me know what you guys think about this, what you guys think about the summit, the changes to 11.1. So far, I'm loving it. I'm loving being able to select the targeted loot I want. I'm loving the fact that I can put as many directives as I want. And I'm loving that I can start floor 1 at legendary and go work my way up. And if I want to play, if I want to go down at any moment, I can go back to the lobby and I can do floor, I can put it on hard, challenging, heroic. However I want to play the game, I can play it. I really like that, and I think a lot of you guys are probably enjoying that too. As I did want to mention before we do wrap up the video though, is if you guys are looking for people to play with, if you're looking for a community to play with, check out the School of Skills Discord. It's 100% free. Discord's a free service. I do have a chat on there. You can go in there. There's PC, Xbox, PlayStation groups. I think we have over 6,500 members, and I'll put a link to them in the description. So if you guys want to join that, definitely join. Just download the Discord app, join, and then go to the looking for groups sections and introduce yourself. Maybe you can find some people to play with, and I know there's always people on there looking for people to play with. But I just wanted to point that out because I know a lot of you guys have always asked me, hey, can I play with you? I honestly play at the most random times due to work. Sometimes I play super late. Sometimes I play after the gym. I just don't have, I'm hardly on to really like set up like play times and stuff like that. And that's what's difficult. So, but if you do want to play with people, I know there's always people looking for people to play with. And I think you can find them in the School of Skills Discord. Link in the description. I'll also put it as the pinned comment for you guys. So we're going to wrap up this video here, guys. I do want to say thank you guys again for all the support you guys been showing the channel recently. It's been kind of crazy. The Division 2 content has been kind of popping off, and it's really you guys. You guys have been really into it, and I don't know if it was with the release of the summit, the new gear sets, the new exotics, the new brand set. I don't know if that all had to do with it, or was it just a new season? Really, I don't know what caused it, but definitely we had a spike in Division content, new subs, all of you guys supporting the channel. Definitely appreciate you guys. So just want to say thank you guys, and I will see you guys in the next Division 2 video. But until then, Nothing But Skills is out.